In this game with 18. She needs one more rebound. Unsuccessful challenge by Becky Hammond. You heard the PA announcer there. It'll be Seattle ball.
And on the baseline, Noelle Quinn so good after timeouts, the ATOs, and what are they going to draw up here with a fresh shot clock?
Screen for Skylar. Nneka now screens for Jewell Loyd against Kelsey Plum. Gets a step, goes in, flips it up, no good. Heartbreaker there for Jewell Loyd. Oh, that would have cut it to 2, and she got a great look.
Really good look, just left it off the front rim, and A'ja Wilson now with 20 points to go with 19 rebounds.
Keep the momentum, you need a stop. Diggins Smith against Plum. Double teamed and foul. That's only the 4th foul for Seattle this quarter, so not a bad one there.
Well, in Seattle, not trapping very much in this game. It's really hard to trap the aces when they space you out and they have three-point shooting. This one, Kelsey Plum on the pick and roll right there, great job. And 7 seconds on the shot clock would have been a good trap, unfortunately called for the foul.
Jackie Young to inbound. 14 on the shot clock. Wilson now against Agumake. Backing in, tough shot forced by Nneka, and she knocks it down. My goodness. That's just a future Hall of Famer making a future Hall of Fame play right there. Well,
talked to Noelle Quinn scouting this game, and I said, A'ja Wilson's the best player in the world. Do you agree? She said, absolutely. I mean, that's just a shot. This is why she is the front runner for the MVP. I mean, Nneka's defense is right in her face. And A'ja Wilson at 6'4", turning and getting a big old bucket.
Loyd puts it up. We got 3 free throws coming, but they're going to review whether she's behind the line, and the foul's going on Kelsey Plum.
And that's such a smart play by Jewell Loyd. She does this. She feels the defense, and as soon as she feels it, she gets into her shooter motion, so she earns free throws. 3 free throws here would be gigantic in a 2-possession game. They will say her foot on the line, just 2 free throws for Jewell, so close to 90% free throw shooter in her career.
How about the consistency from the line the last 5 years? 88%, 89, 89, 89, and 89. Every single year.
It's a weapon. It's a big part of why she is so difficult to contain.
There is 3 free throws. It's a 3-point game.
They did?
Yes.
Oh, they did? I thought the referee said there was 2. Huge to get the 3 free throws in a 1-possession game.
So now Seattle does not need to foul. They just need a stop. Here's the reset timeout, bringing the ball into the front court for Becky Hammond's crew. Wilson now to Young. Oh boy, Horston was sitting right there. It was almost a pick 6. Oh, that would have been huge.
And does it touch? Of course it does. Nobody else there. Nneka Agumake twirling her finger, looked like she wanted a challenge, but nothing to challenge on that play.
Chelsea Gray against Loyd.
Can they defend without fouling on this possession?
Mano-a-mano right here. This is going to be something. Here comes the screen by Wilson. Gray hesitates. Tough shot. Off the mark. Loyd rebound. You get a 2 or a 3. Let's see. Plenty of time to get a 2 if you want it. Horston thinks about the 3. Kicks it to the corner. Here's a good look by Nneka. Off the mark. Horston the rebound. Back out. Loyd's got it. Loyd just chucks one up. No good. Tipped around Vegas ball. My goodness. 2 seconds left. Was there a confusion as to how much time was left?
Because you want Jewell Loyd attempting a 3 if she's got a window. We've seen her time and time again make big shots. I have 0 problem with the attempt.
Here's a great look by Nneka.
Just off the front rim, and a good hustle play by Horston, and your Jewell Loyd. At this point, there's what, 5 seconds left on the clock.
Right.
I got no problem with Jewell Loyd. She's made the most threes on this team, and she can create her own shot from deep. Just didn't go down.
And that free throw will ice it for the Vegas Aces. A'ja Wilson knocking it down, has 20 rebounds, which is the most of any player in the WNBA this year. Also extends her career high, a 20-20 game for A'ja Wilson. 24 points and 20 boards. And a quick timeout taken by Seattle. They had the timeout left. Do you take a timeout there when it was a scramble fest and Horston had the ball? Do you take a timeout with about 10 or 11 seconds left on the clock to set something up?
I think sometimes, most of the time, coaches won't take a timeout there because the defense is still scrambling. You've got mismatches if they don't get back quickly.
Okay.
So it's some coaches already have the play they want and they know what play to run. They don't need to call the timeout to do so.
You know, correlation is not always causation, but I'm going to beat this horse until Seattle starts to buck the trend. I have talked many times about the three-point shooting for Seattle in the broadcast this year. They are 11-0 when they shoot over 25% from three. They are 3 of 17 today. They are now going to be 3-8 when they don't shoot at least a respectable number from three-point range. They don't have to take a lot of them, but they got to hit some, and they did not hit any tonight, and it's going to cost them.
Yeah, the 3 that were made, Jewell Loyd 2 for 4, including that one just a moment ago that would have tied the game. But you take her production out of there, and you're looking at 1 of 13 for the team. And it's not a great three-point shooting team, just individually. They've earned their money by their defense and getting to the rim and points in the paint, and they've outscored Vegas in the paint by 10. Just couldn't get a couple extra threes to go.
Here's Loyd, does not get it off before the end of the game. The 21st 2020 game in WNBA history put down today by A'ja Wilson, the great A'ja Wilson, adding to the resume for MVP this season. The last 2020 game was done by Alyssa Thomas. It's been one time has a Seattle Storm player had 2020, and that was Lauren Jackson back in 2003. So Becky Hammon gets the win. Their Las Vegas Aces go to 14-7, and now winners of 8 of their last 9 since Chelsea Gray came back, and they are on the trajectory once again towards competing for what would be a 3rd championship. Seattle falls to 14-8. Friday against the Lynx,